It is not a haunting. It is the simple, chilling sound of breath and dust just above your ceiling. Denver, the early 1940s. A frail, forgotten man named Theodore Coneys has folded himself into a crawlspace so narrow the dust settles on his lips. Below him, the house breathes. A kettle clicks and cools. Floorboards settle. For 5 weeks, this has been his world. He moves through the rafters like a whisper, descending into the kitchen only when the house is deep in sleep, his hands carefully taking just enough to survive. He learns the family's rhythms through the vents, memorizing the cadence of their voices. Before the first light of dawn, he is gone, back into the suffocating darkness above. Then, one night, the routine is broken. The homeowner, Philip Peters, finds him by the refrigerator. A moment of shock explodes into violence, and the hidden tenant becomes a killer. Police search the house again and again, but they are looking for someone who fled. They don't realize the killer never left. Through a small concealed opening, Coneys vanishes in seconds, stitched into the home's very frame like a shadow. He now lives in the attic of the man he murdered. This is not a story about monsters. It is a story about patience and the quiet corners of ordinary rooms. We place our faith in locks and cameras, technologies that watch the perimeter. But they cannot see the blind spots we live inside every day. They cannot hear the breathing that has become part of the house. For a time, the story was lost, buried. It was autumn 1942. In the newsrooms of Denver, the sharp smell of ink and the snap of typewriter bells were dedicated to war. A small local murder was a footnote. A brief clip slid beneath headlines of battles overseas. As the years passed, flashier crimes captured the public imagination. The tale of an attic intruder felt too quiet, too strange to compete. But this was never a legend. It was a man who settled into the bones of a house, barely disturbing the dust. He did not break in and run. He stayed, becoming a second, silent resident. The horror was not in what he did, but in how he lived. The old warning says the call is coming from inside the house, but here the truth was quieter still. The trespasser had become part of the home itself. That is why this forgotten case feels so terrifying today. We trust the doorbell camera, the alarm system, the solid lock on the door. Our comforts all face outward. They do not guard against the hollow spaces within the walls, the cavities we forget exist. Coneys survived by becoming part of the architecture, by hiding in the familiar. And if that is the true shape of terror, wait until you hear the one small sound that finally betrayed him.